Music.youtube.com, 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 music.youtube.com. Dun 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 dun. Who's my? Who am I messaging? It's at least I'm pretty sure it's I'll double check. This is a motherfucker. When I click on a bookmark, assume I wanna do it on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Ligo, Prestigo, Mamigo, Babigo, DME Don, Valex Crovos puts in. Oh. Alright. Alright, good. We will get into the lobby very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. And you know me, you know we're gonna have some fun! It's League of Leganders! But let me make sure it's in the League of Leganders category, because knowing my stupid ass, yeah, it's entertainment, baby, because you know what time it is! It's time for some League of Leganders! Hell yeah, baby! Now we gotta get the Prestigo Fanclub button. Let's do it. Alright, bah. We are at the beginning of the third week, ladies and gentlemen. So we are gonna have some fun! Alright. There we go. We are buzzing tonight. Alright, put that there. Put you here. Alright. We're chilling. We're killing. Because we villains. Hell yeah. I don't know who this jar size guy is, but probably just another DME employee. I don't give a fuck. Gnosis Ekin. Damn. Alright. Le petit menu à car sick, bro. Damn. My bestie's going places in life. Speaking of which, I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed to to stream the Clash, but if I am, oh, we're gonna have fun. Oh, we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a nice Saturday and Sunday. I think Stardust is only joining us for the Saturday because his mom's visiting on Sunday and he doesn't know when she's gonna leave on Sunday. And I should be there with Canadian Whale for both Saturday and Sunday. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Anyways, we got about 4 minutes, I'm assuming, before the lobby is open for DME Dawn versus I have a number 9 Lodge. And yeah, let's get ready to have some fun. Have I taken my pills? Good question. I should, right? Damn. Thank you for reminding me myself. Schizophrenia at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. So don't worry, I'm just gonna go take some medicated drugs. It's all halal. Don't worry. It's behind the counter, so you know it's safe. Actually, it's probably not safe, but hey, I won't overdose. Trust. I ain't trying to pull a Chester Chun-Li, you know. Be right back. I also need to put my glasses on because I can't see shit. Also, we'll turn the lights on so you guys can see my beautiful wall of Asunas. Alright, that being said, where the fuck are my glasses, bro? I literally can't see shit, bro. I'm so fucking blind. Glasses cool. Glasses cool. Ah, there you are. Glass cool. Ah, tabarnak de colis de Saint-Cyboire de Simonac. Ah, funny cat, motherfucker. Fuck do I have a light bulb that never turns on? Well, welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. We're about ready to get into the action. Alright, let me just open my phone for like the second time this week. I haven't done much this week, I'll be honest. Jesus Christ, how many? Oh, Yabalashkuli. What was I supposed to do on my phone? I don't know. I guess I just opened it to open it. So how we doing, guys? I was just looking around. Oh, rip. All right, we're here to have fun. Are you guys ready to have fun? Let me just clean up a bit around the desk. So we got the giant trash bag. And it's time to fill her up, you know, fun left in. Our filet o fish and a Big Mac. A giga no fry. Sadly, we did not win the luxury hooker's vacation paid to Dubai. So we're not gonna be going to Dubai. Instead, for my 30th birthday, I'm going to Japan. Isn't that cool? Yay for me, you know? Aïe aïe, see man, ça pique. I'm getting stabbed when I'm trying to put this shit away. See, I do chores, and the chores are like, nah, we do you, bro. It's like, okay. C'est traumatisant. Yeah, I know it sounds like there's a lot of stuff, but honestly, I think it'll be fine. There we go. Oh. All right, we have a lobby, boys. We have a lobby. Bonjour les amis, bonjour. Bonjour les amigos. Okay, these new caps for Gatorade bottles are cursed, I swear to God. Hey, let's go. We've got a draft link, boys. You know what that means. It's time to get funky with that monkey. Let's be DME Don Dick Glazers for game number 1. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry. Bam. Gotta hide the white bar. I don't even know what it's for. AI chatbot. Tabs from other devices. Bruh, like, I'm not that, like, good at the game. My history. Oh, shit. Oof. Alright, well, there wasn't any porn, so you guys can't report me to the authorities. Anyways. Ja out of the way. How are you guys doing? Next Fest, a celebration of upcoming games. God Eater, Borderlands. Black Ops 6 at $50, but I mean, I think I might just skip Black Ops 6 and get Black Ops 7. Ooh, what is this? It's a tower defense game with like... Okay, I mean... I'll add it to my wish list. I see a tower defense game and then suddenly I get excited. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's not... Kinky Cats? I definitely can't play that on stream. Bro, honestly, I think reading the title might have made it like Harambe sauce. $94 for Sonic Racing Crossroads? What the shamalama ding dong? Bruh, video games are so expensive nowadays. What the... Bro, this is why I limit myself to an amount of... Project Winter 2.0? Man, if only I had friends. If I had friends, I would totally play this. But I don't have any friends. Heroes of Hammerwatch? Sigils of Lust. Nudity card game. Damn, that's crazy. Can't show that on stream. What else is there? There's the Limbus Company, because I played Blue Archive. Lore Rich, Story Rich, free to play. I did not play Blue Archive for the story, I'm sorry. You may think I have, but I have not. Yeah, I don't have time to play another RuneScape-like game. Nope. Oh! Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilest Chronicles. Vault Survivors. Oh, yeah. Well, I'd have to play Hades 1 before I play Hades 2, right, guys? I think so. I believe. I think I have Artisan TD on my thing. Anyways. Yep, I cannot wait. Ooh. Looks like we are starting the draft very soon. Alright. Alrighty, so we've got number 9 Lodge, aka MRJC Fanclub on blue side. We got Don on red. Looks like we are taking Ambassa away from the likes of the competition. Oh, my bad. I should probably BAM! Show my webcam. So, Varus, Aurora, so Worlds. We're on the Worlds patch. We're batting Worlds champs. Nothing new here. If you've watched Worlds, you see how disgusting some of these champions are. It's interesting that we see the Zed ban. Haven't seen that before, but Fanclub here just banning out triple top lane against DME Don. Valix, the throat goat here for Don. See what he can come up with a triple ban of Gwen, Aurora, and Ambessa in the starting rotation. So what we've seen a lot of is we've seen a really high priority on worlds wise. We've seen a really high priority a big a no ban. It'll get corrected, I guess, if anything. Oriana ban. Okay, so we've seen a big priority on mid laners and junglers here. Sometimes top laners, but we haven't seen a lot of first picks for top lane outside of games 2 and 3. But here, JC Fanclub is going to pick up the Karma as a possible flex between Big O and Nico Pay. You guys thought I was going to say the N-word, eh? There are many N-words I could say. N-words of different shapes and sizes. But my favorite is nuggets. Because I love chicken nuggets. I eat chicken nuggets every day. Oh, Aphelios early locked in for Dawn. Okay. Definitely seeing some new age tactics here. Oh. Stretch, make sure you stay limber before it says timber. Oh, okay. Neferi Aphelios. Okay, not the two champions you'd kind of want to see work together, but it's a jungle carry angle and a late game AD carry angle. So, are we gonna see Valix on the likes of a tank? That would be a little bit interesting. I mean, there are some fighters that kind of turn into tanks. But you see the Karma, you normally expect either the Ezreal or the Jhin to come with it. A safe, easy laning against the Aphelios, you know, just dodge the Caitlyn, what is it, the Calibrum? Dodge the Calibrum and I think you're fine. I don't know what the purple is. Wukong saw some Q and W nerfs, but saw some huge E buffs. A lot better at dueling now. And his clear, honestly, got much, much better with an Nimbus Strike. So, glad to see it. Inton and Fury. Two high-octane junglers once we hit level 6. I mean, the Fury can do stuff before 6, and so can Wukong, but you kind of want to make sure you have your flash for level 6. And sometimes pre-6, you kind of have to flash to kind of get shit done, you know? So, it's a little bit sussy-wussy. Here, the Thresh locked in for... I'm not sure who's the support on Dawn, but we've been seeing a rise in Thresh in Eternals. Some good, some bad, but the Mundo taken away from Dice because that team comp that Dawn has right now is not a Mundo slaying composition. Nope. Rumble taken away from Valix, and we're probably going to see 5 Valix bans in total. Sion banned away from Dars. Okay, so we're looking to take away tanks versus taking away fighters. Mage fighters, AD fighters, you know, champions that can kind of like snowball a lane out of control. Because Valix is playing with the really high elo difference over Dars, and if we learn anything from Dars versus Dars versus Gnosis, is that Gnosis kind of just used him like a dirty do-rag on a hole. And, ooh, the Cassante ban, interesting. I mean, Cassante, when Cassante gets a lead, he's kind of obnoxiously annoying to play against because you suddenly get near a wall, he takes you away from your turret, and then he kills you if you don't have a flash. And even sometimes with a flash, you'll still die. Yeah, okay. I can respect the Cassante ban. Because you ban... I mean, I don't think Cassante is something we'd see Dars play. Probably why we saw the ban. Okay. Mel here, interesting. I mean, it's good into Ezreal and Karma, but we already have Aphelios. So this is going to be Mel mid, but blinding Mel... I mean, there's a modicum of mid laners that kind of just don't care about what Mel does. But... you are playing at a little bit of a disadvantage, I guess. So we'll see here what Big O wants to play. I mean, Malzahar is a fantastic lock-in versus Mal, but we're just gonna go with the big dick arcane mirror match. We got Victor, the evil communist leader of the 15th Reich, versus a hot chocolate lady who yells at city council all day. It doesn't sound like a fair matchup, but the chocolate lady, you know, can repulse the Victor Boom Boom Laser. Alright, Nar here for Dars. It's been something he's been defaulting to. Hasn't seen overall the most amount of success, but it's really just a good comfort pick for him. And seeing as how many different types of top laners were banned, you know, the top lane pool getting a little bit short. Keep in mind, these are best of 3, so when there's 7 top lane bans. Akshan versus Nar in the top lane. Valix is here for blood, and he wants to be swimming in it. Damn. We saw Gnosis in solo queue. Well, I saw Gnosis in solo queue play Akshan versus like a Gangplank and a Gnar, and he kind of had fun. Is Leo not there today? Well, let's see. I don't know. Oh, Raph is Yasuo. Raph is the support. Okay. Okay, so Leo was there. I guess I must have missed it, because I swear I did not see Leo. Alright, R for game. R for game. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to get into the game. Booty Bunny jump scare incoming! Woo! Now that you saw Karin's beautiful cheeks, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Let me open up my Twitter, see if I haven't missed out on any anime titties, because you know me. The only thing I care about in life is anime titties. Alright. Sorry for the brain dead moment. I'm still here. I swear. Waiting for the pills to kick in. Honestly, my brain's a little bit fried, guys. I was live yesterday. Well, live. I was recording Worlds yesterday. Man. 8.5 hours. Jesus Christ. There's only one more day of 8.5 hours, and then I mean there's gonna be like double the triple best of 3 days, but I'm gonna die. Worlds is rough, guys. Worlds is rough. But I think if I'm correct, I think we got a few days off. 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 9. Okay. So yeah, no, not really. There's gonna be at least 2 days where I can sleep. Okay. Okay, I got to sleep 4 days this month. That's kind of cool, right? What are you guys thinking? You guys think I'll actually get some sleep? Huh? Engage. Members live only stream. If I do that, I'd have no viewers because I have no members. I got one Giga Chat member, I think. I've got, yeah, Petit Michatos. My favorite member. He's my only member. Not my favorites. Anyone who joins is my favorite. Damn. We've got about a minute before we get into the game. Remember, if you enjoy this stream, smash that like and subscribe button. But I'm pretty sure everyone here is already subscribed and has already smashed that like button because you guys are Giga Chat viewers anyways, right? Ring that notification bell if you want some sexy goddamn uploads because we got some spicy shit for you. Anyways, other than that, if you got that Jeff Bezos money for $2.99 a month, you can subscribe, join the family, and become one of my family members. But other than that, remember to enjoy the goddamn content. There's a possibility that I'll be live Saturday and Sunday for Clash. Alright. So it's Nefiri Jungle, Mel Akshan solo, Aphelios Fresh Bot versus Nar Wukong Victor Karma Ezreal. I like the late game on the right side, but the blue side's got Wukong Victor. So I guess we'll just have to see how the mid game goes, because the early game, honestly, anything can happen. But I think we're going to see a lot of action in the top lane, because it's Akshan. And Akshan likes to be a sneaky little motherfucker. Here we go, we're getting into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to have some fun. Damn. All unranked versus 4 masters and a diamond. Sound. 1, 2. Bam, beam. Boom, bam, bam. Beam, boom, bam. Boom, boom, bam, beam. Bam, bam, boom, bam, bam. Beam, bam, 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 bam. Boom, bam. Beam, bam, bam. Beam, bam, boom, bam. All right. So we got ourselves 4, 3 teleports, double barrier, double PTA, Airy versus Guardian, Arcane Comet mirror match, Conqueror mirror match, and we got Fleet Footwork versus PTA in the top lane. It's Ignite
30 seconds
here for Valix, and he's looking to get some dick cheesy invades, and they're hungry, and Darz says to be careful.
Watch your head.
And here comes Valix. Bam, 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 bam. He's using the crossbow. He's shooting Dars in the head. He's got bullets on bullets on bullets on. Oh, double ward. Damn, that's crazy. All right, so we get some invasive wards here. And we're even getting some blue side jungle wards. Or blue side jungle. We're gonna try and catch the Aphelios. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to punish Aphelios here. Or not. They're deciding what way to go. And it looks like the safe way is gonna be the way used. Alright, Dars now using a boomerang versus a crossbow, baby. We've never seen such low level of firepower in the top lane. We're back to the Bronze Age. Oh, wow. Valix with the bam, 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 ba boom, ba bam. Crossbow vault to get some action. On to Dars. Dars already not having fun. Getting completely zoned off the wave. XP and all. Valix also level 2, so now he's got the like slingshot boomerang thing that comes back and extends. Kind of like Pinocchio. Ooh, Metaphor. Good arcane shift out of that death sentence. Really not looking to get caught here. Early level 2 here for Metaphor and Nico Pay. But looking at it, yeah, Valix is he's using Dars like a do-rag. Okay, Leo is here. Sai might be in a bit of trouble. It's the Gross Putin, the flash over the wall. Here, we use the Warrior Trickster to get over, and Leo is trying to get out with the teleport. The turtle port, yeah. And that's a teleport and flash used here from the Gross Putin. So might be in a bit of danger. Nico here in a bit of danger with the caliber fired too early. The ignite comes down, and here comes the booster rocket. And Bleos is trying. He's firing on all cylinders. And Metaphor is actually going in. He's doing so much damage. The arcane shift with the blast, and now Chromos is fighting Leo for the blue buff. Chromos ends up winning the Smite 5, and now Leo may be in a bit of danger. He has flash to be able to get over the wall if he has to, but here comes Bingo! Oh shit! And now Raph is in danger, forced to flash over the wall. Metaphor here looking. And that's first blood for Victor! And now we're looking. We've almost got it, but we don't have enough momentum. Okay, and that's Leo gonna be able to steal away the Grom. That the DME done a little bit distraught here, but fantastic plays from, I take a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, and a number 7 with cheese. Okay, Sai though, getting found by Leo. A little bit more, and it's Jover. Oh. Is there enough movement speed? And yeah, there is. And now, ooh, Leo flashes over the wall with the blast code, and Krovos is not going to be able to get the kill secure, so Leo able to just get away with murder. And here comes Valix being a sneaky little rat. But abandoning all this pressure here, and now we're taking the lantern, and Nico might be in danger. Here comes the purple dick sucker, and here comes the headshot from downtown. Leo gets it. Bam, right in the kiss. Pow, right in the kiss. Damn, this game is action-packed. 3 kills at 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We want blood. After what happened, the JC McDouble combo last time. Valix here, now throwing down the ignite, forcing the short hop, and now Metaphor, maybe in a bit of trouble. Here comes the splooge boosh, and it's not gonna be enough. Metaphor able to bunny hop over the wall with the arcane shift. And Darza, he's trying to keep up, but he's out of consumables. But he's almost got that Mega Dark. Provos is making their way top lane, has access to the Scuttlecraft. But Sai also, oh, whoa, Jesus Christ. I did not know you could take angles like that on Akshat. Jesus Christ, that looked clean. I did like half a lane's worth of distance in like 2 seconds. Reminds me of when Camille with like home guards or whatever could just like zoom, pass from one wall to another to get back to her turret for free. Alright, so we see here, because Leo's had kill advantage, he did pick up a call, so he is looking for a bigger buy. And now, Sai is looking for a popular trade, but here comes the tether here from Nico Pay. However, there's big minion wave, and yeah, Bleos has double healing items, so he's got it comfortable here. Reminder, next patch, 1521, gonna be a really big patch for Doran's Blade users. Because essentially, it's gonna be Omnivamp. It's actually gonna be much more useful. Okay, if Alex now maybe in a bit of danger. Here, the flash here from Dars. He's looking for it. But Leo is only level 4 and now hits up to the level 5. Has the Conqueror. Just needs one more Mega Bunky Stick, and it's gonna be enough. But Big O is stuck, gets flayed back, has the flash, might have to use it, but it's gonna be the execute from Sai. Really nice death sentence coming out from Wrath. And Krovos here has taken the initiative to start the Ocean Dragon. Now we're at 5 kills at 7.5 minutes, but some of these leads, I mean, Krovos is up a lot of CS. However, with the 2 kills, Leo is still up. It was a good job to punish Valix, who was heavily overextending. We have the rotation. Now Bleos and Raph are here in the top lane, getting ready for grubs that have just spawned. They want, they're now going to be in the mid lane looking. And now Big O tries to flash away, but it's the Moonlight Vigil with the double combo of Felios and Mel able to just go to town. And that's going to be priority on the grubs, the second objective of the game here for the Giga Chadleys over at JC Fanclub. Sorry, over at DME Dawn. And some beautiful team fighting to be able to come back. It's gonna be 1-to-1 in objectives for feats. So 2-0 in feats. 2-0 in objectives. Okay, Metaphor looking to get away. Gets hit by the flay. The death sentence comes up. Now the flash invested, but the root's gonna be dodged. There's no ultimate because we already used it on Big O, so that's not gonna be enough to kill. And now Nico Pay. Well, Raph doesn't have any mana to defend himself, but here comes Krovos. And now Krovos able to use the hot dog glizzies to absorb turret damage. Not gonna lie, that's probably the most broken turret interaction. Valix trying to find Leo, but Leo is gonna be able to just counter jungle for free as Dars comes in for backup. And now Big O and Leos are laning against each other. I mean, Mel versus Ezreal and Karma sounds like a pain for Ezreal to lane against, because every time he Mystic shots, he's gonna get hit in the face with it. Okay, we almost have the torch here for the Blackfire torch here for Mel. And using the Hound Pack. Sorry, I think it's the let me just check real quick. So, it's called the Call of the Pack, and this is Hound's Pursuit. Okay. Sorry, just had to make sure that I got the information correct for you guys, because I know ability names are a big part of casting. Trying to make sure things are good. Sai might be in a bit of trouble though, but Big O with an animation cancel here on his Q makes it so that nothing's gonna continue. But I'll be honest, I don't think they had the damage to continue, even if they wanted to. Now Valix back in the top lane, a little bit behind CS wise. But Dars now might have a little bit of trouble getting to the wave, because it's a lane swap scenario. The late lane swap, but now Raph is keeping tabs on Dars. And look at that super boomerang going like 525,600 miles, yeah. Alright, Valix might be in danger. The tether comes out, but here comes the crossbow bolt. It's not going to be enough, but they just don't have any damage, and Valix is level 8. Raph is going to miss the death sentence onto Dars, but Leo is there, and they haven't the slightest clue. And now Bleos in a bit of danger. There is a lantern. And now we're trying to get onto Bleos. Oh, okay. But the Moonlit Vigil is coming out. And ooh, Bleos with the Bando Tatet headshot, baby. Ooh, Leo trying to make a play here. Nico is gonna see Krovos getting the Krabby Wabbies. And here comes Valix looking to take a shot. And with the Ignite, it's gonna be enough. Valix gets a solo kill here on Metaphor. Metaphor did not have the barrier, and Valix just bam, 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 ba boom, ba ba, showing what the 101 Arabian Nights is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Mel has the execute, so whenever she autos a minion, and if her passive is... Ooh! Ooh, that's a nice... Okay. That was a nice step sentence, but the Flay and the Darkened Daggers did not land. Leos also really wants to get his Collector. But we've got Dragon in 10 seconds. So Leo is going to have item advantage over Krovos for this fight. But he gets caught out. The Warrior Trickster is going to have to be used. Here comes the True Shot Barrage. But it's not going to hit anyone. Sai is also not going to land any skill shots. And Leo down to 50%. But the item disadvantage kind of means that they don't really want to take this fight. They kind of have to take this objective though. But if Valix secures this turret, then they only have to fight over one objective, which is probably going to be the Red Herald. I mean, giving up a dragon is fine, but I think Krovos... Okay, Krovos thought about contesting, but wasn't fast enough to make it to the contention. And yeah, Big O is going to take a decent amount of damage. And Big O's still a little bit behind this game. Looking at the money, yeah, there's a 1,000 gold deficit, but it's mainly from the CSing. A little bit of money from the kills, but there is a 25 CS deficit in the mid lane that Big O just hasn't been able to make up. A lot of ganks in the mid lane so far, and Big O doing the yo-yo sign, saying what's up. Alright, Nico Page is backing up Big O. And we've got Herald in a minute. This will determine... Oh, no, the first turret has not gone down. But this will be a big push for money. Plates have fallen, so if Alex is given any amount of time on this turret, it definitely will not be lasting. Static Shiv already finished here, and we're trying to clear out the ward. So we're gonna see Leo walk up.
Never falter.
It's yeah, it's an item difference in the bot lane. It's an item difference in support. It's an item difference in jungle. But here comes Balance looking to assassinate Dars. And Dars is now in trouble as Krovos got the reset on the ultimate, and that will also be the turret. And now, though, Krovos might not, he doesn't have the items to duel. He doesn't have the items to duel this Nefiri. Sorry, Leo has the items to duel this Nefiri, but here comes Big O. And they're really doing their best to protect this turret, but Big O doesn't really have that much damage at this point. It's just a Luden's Companion. And now we're looking to get a death sentence. It's not gonna land. Okay, that turret, though, is getting very low HP. Valix, though, wow. almost gets assassinated and is gonna get assassinated. The Flash Warrior Trickster crushing blow gonna be enough. And now they're pushing, but Sai is trying to make up the difference in manpower here. The wave is crashing into the DME Dom turret though, so at least the top blue outer is gonna be a little bit safe for now. Krovos had not recalled for Shojin, and you saw he was holding on to a lot of money because he finished Shojin and then he picked up a pickaxe and a longsword. So the man was hungering for that money. We've got double symbiotic souls here this game, here from the side of DME Dawn. A pair of boots that we honestly just don't really ever see. Static shift finish, I guess now we're going for the Ginsus or the Bork. I guess it really depends, that or I guess maybe the Kraken Slayer, so I don't know. Here comes, Raph looking for the death sentence. Not gonna have the angle to catch Big O out, and Big O is starting to get his upgrades, but here comes Bleos. And Leo is getting onto Bleos. The blue-red Moonlight Vigil is gonna be enough, and that is a lot of damage. Now it's red-white, don't fight. The tether's gonna land. Alex takes a bit of damage, but he's surprisingly tanky for a top laner with no HP investment. And he just has a static shift. And yeah. Oof. Okay. Yeah, Valix took a pretty bad trade there. Ended up taking a turret shot and extra. And wow, he's gonna be collecting a lot of plants here for his team. And that's Aphelios being able to break open the top turret. And with this Rift Herald going down, that's gonna be the feats of warfare. So now these symbiotic souls are gonna turn into Voidborn shoes, like Voidborn souls or whatever. And that's gonna be insanely disgusting. But Leo is here. We have the Cyclone. It's gonna proc the redemption here from Karma as the assist comes in. And now we're trying to get onto Sai, but we just don't have enough damage. Ooh, wow. I mean, Sai has to be a little bit careful because Warrior Trickster Crushing Blow would be enough to just kill him. Otacon is gonna be spawning bot this game. And another True Shot Barrage kind of going in the wind. And Dars trying to get some turret pressure. But they have priority here on this Mountain Dragon, this Mountain Soul this game. Krovos is here though, has the Hound's Pursuit, and let's see, is he gonna be able to get in? Big O is doing his best to zone, but... And it is Leo able to take the objective. Here comes the Hound's Pursuit. Nico Pay, maybe in a bit of danger. They need to land a kill. They need the resets, but Krovos is going to get taken down by Dars. So there's not going to be an extra Hound's Pursuit. But Valix here, level 12 on this action. It's a 1-for-1. You trade support for jungle, but you fail to take the dragon. So this team comp gets tankier and tankier, and it's triple Triforce. So in extended trades, they do have an insane amount of damage. The longer the fights blow out, the more annoying it is. The death sentence is gonna find the actual Leo, and then you've got the Shabuya from Sai to finish the kill off. Ooh, we try to find a death sentence onto Big O here. We have Sai looking for that root. And Big O here gonna get caught up. And Bleos does a lot of damage. The box gonna come out here from Raph, but force the flash away from the turret aggro. The Arcane Storm just not gonna be doing enough. We're looking for another. We're looking for yet another death sentence, but it's gonna be Valix here securing a very nice turret in the bot lane. Almost has his Infinity Edge. Bleos almost has his Infinity Edge already. 3-0 to 20 CS lead, and things have just kind of been looking. Yeah, that's the IE combined cost. Actually, wait, no, probably one wave off. But yeah, Bleos has looked fantastic this game. Big O hasn't really been able to have an impact, and once this smell gets her Leandri's, this poke is just going to be really absurd because
Never falter.
if you ever get too low, the Leandri's will accidentally kill you. Because normally Black Fire Torch doesn't do that much damage to champions in terms of burn. But here Krobos is going to find Leo. But Valix is definitely happy to find... Oh, in a bit of danger here. Flashes, but in a bit of trouble. Going to get taken down by Leo. But now Leo's in a bit of danger. The Hound's Pursuit comes out and we've got the reset here on the Metaphor. Metaphor has the flash, but it's not going to be enough. Maybe it is. We're really trying. And Krobos gets the Call of the Hound back. But now, taking the Fresh Lantern, it's gonna be enough. And now Raph goes in, but gonna use the flame backwards. But the Mega Door is coming. We've got the Super Rock, and is it enough? The Death Sentence is gonna get dodged out of the way, but Raph is gonna get executed by Big O. And now Doris is in trouble, so he's gotta crunch his way out of there. Big O can't afford to get tagged. Wow, and Leo's almost able to take an entire turret with one, I don't know, red Daredevil spin thing.
Never fall.
Sorry. Severum. Okay, so it's Infernum, Severum, Crescendum, Calibrum, and Chakrams. Okay. Hey man, learning Hwei abilities and Aphelios gun names and combinations, bro, like Jesus Christ. There's not enough salary in this world. Okay, we've got a collector here. The first pair of Void Souls, Super Void Shoes, have been upgraded on Karma's side. Now it's just a matter of time before, okay, we've got Krobos driving the Herald into the turret. We're looking to get the next charge in. Can Leo get a good smite combo? Looks like he can't. And wow, with the Aphelios, with the Severum, it's gonna be enough. Leo's looking for a combo, but that turret is just living. And now, Leo's doing so much damage, able to take down Nico Pei, but the rest of the team doesn't really have much to follow up. Sai's already dead. It's 3 kills right now for just Nico Pei. Not really worth it. And Valix here looking. Krobos is gonna manage to get a kill, but he's gonna get gnarred into the wall. The Hound, the Call of the Pack. It's gonna be enough, but the double kill onto Metaphor. Doors able to shut that game plan down. And that's gonna be Mountain Soul Point though for the JC Fanclub. Now Sai finally finishing that oh, what? Oh, okay. I guess Dars didn't want to hop out of the pit. He thought he was going to do a small hop to the corner, but he must have miscalculated. But it shouldn't impact the thing. They should be able to get Mountain Soul Point here. Victor getting some redemption gold here. Not only 800 gold behind, but should be able to finish that Shadow Flame. A little surprised that we're seeing this like Lux and Ari style build on to Victor. But Leo has been putting in so much work. The Randuin's is actually so clutch because it stops the crits here from Aphelios. Well, it gives 30% DR against crits from Aphelios. The Serpent's Fang finish here for Neferi because she's really tired of all these goddamn shields. And now at the 3-item mark, Phrovos is still behind in gold. Surprisingly. But Leo's gotten a good amount of quality shutdowns. Nico Pei not going to get hit by that death sentence, but we are setting up for the Otacon here. Big O going to clear out a ward while making his way top lane. Both mid laners have TP. And yeah, now we're doing the Otacon dance, the legendary dance. And so far at Worlds has been a death sentence for a lot of teams. We're just trying to clear out the vision. Yeah, that's enough vision cleared. Okay, Valix is here to back up the team.
Never falter.
But this Akshan build isn't great at doing damage to tanky targets. It's great at assassinating Metaphor, Nicope, and Big O. But Big O currently is still just pushing. And it looks like the crab gonna be taken. So Leo is starting a Boticon.
Focus.
Alex.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And yeah, that's Alex taking another turret, but now has to be a little bit careful. Has to flash away here from Leo. But because we've got Chakram Aphelios, it should be enough. It should be enough. So that is the Otacon and the mid inner taken. But now Valix is gonna get found here by Leo. And Nico Pay gonna be able to get the kill here, but here comes Krobos with the Hound's Pursuit over the wall. And now is it gonna be enough? We've got a reset, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for a fight. The Moonlight Vigil is gonna hit, but Dars doesn't have that much damage, and that's gonna be an executor. Metaphor really trying, but Leo's does so much damage. And we don't have the purple active in order to get the root down. But maybe Big O's in a bit of danger. Here comes the Calibrum. Okay. Ooh, Raph is gonna miss. Ooh, okay.
Focus.
Big O's at the point in the game where he kind of does a decent amount of damage. So if you're just sitting there tanking the Arcane Death Rays, you're not going to be having much fun. You even see Sai deciding to go for Zhonya's third item because, well, there's a lot of threats that can jump on him. Metaphor kind of just got exploded before he got to do much. And now Leo's triple crit items. Still no upgraded boost, but we're probably looking to... do we even need an attack speed item on Aphelios? Or do we just go... What other crit item do we want? Shield Bow? I think Shield Bow would be fantastic against the likes of Wukong, Victor, trying to find assassination attempts here on Leo's. But we'll have to see what he wants to end up building. We almost have the Infinity Edge here for Valix, who unfortunately had a great laning phase against Dars, but hasn't been able to find much else. Though he's been able to scare the shit out of Metaphor. Like, on a very consistent basis, he's definitely been able to scare Metaphor. Now Rav here, he doesn't have flash, might be caught out. He takes the True Shot Barrage, and Leo able to get his 8th kill of the game. His 8th kill. And now Leo might be in a bit of trouble. The Cyclone's gonna be reflective. It's not gonna do much, but holy shit, Leo does damage. And Valix is gonna be able to assassinate the squishies. Dar's now gonna use the Mega Gnar infused juices to get places. But that's a 2-for-0 at the end of the day. So a free Baron given over to DME Dawn.
Been destroyed.
Double outer turrets though taken. And Dara's here gonna go down because Valix has just got that crossbow in him. So we're gonna stop the Mountain Soul stacking and buy DME Dawn a little bit more breathing room in this game. 6,000 gold up though. Now things are looking a little disgusting. I mean, Leo's 3-shot. Leo's 3-shot Leo. So, this Wukong that's been super fed all game kind of didn't exist in the last team fight. He got about 400 damage on side. Leo's landed 2 auto attacks, which both crit, and yeah, Leo disappeared. We really need to see Dars and Leo syncing up for these team fights. It's why you pick the Gnar. You get the Mega Gnar into the Wukong combo, like the Wukong into Mega Gnar, and then you have the big AoE Death Ray with a True Shot Barrage coming out. No armor pen here from, no Sorelius here from Metaphor means that he's really just trying to get more and more damage output. It's not, there's no real front line here for the side of Dawn. I mean, there's a Thresh, but if you're focusing the Thresh when there's 4 carries, You're kind of doing yourself a favor by wanting to go to bed early. Ooh, Alex though, trying to find Leo. They're really trying to clear vision. Big O is trying, but these baroned up minions are really hard for Victor to take out. And it's gonna be Zonia's for both mid laners here. We're getting close to the Sterix here on Dars. And I think that's what he'd really want before this next dragon fight. But he's a little ways off. Friendly reminder, if you like my casting, smash that subscribe button. I'd love to see you here more often. And if you ring the notification bell, you'll know exactly when we go live. You'll get an email. I get one every day. I'm sorry, I can't read that. I don't speak, I want to say I don't speak Chinese. My apologies, friend. We can keep the chat in English or French. It'd be great. Anyways, here, we've got a siege, and Blios has got, wow, okay, wow. The Blios mini turret took out half the regular turret and 2 autos, and now Leo gets death sentence in a bit of danger, has to use the warrior trickster, the cyclone here onto 2. They're getting some good damage onto Kromos and crew, but it's jungle down for support. That's a trade you'll take every goddamn day. Dars really needs to make an impactful play, but we'll see if he can get in range to get it. Valix here with these sneaky assassination attempts. But there's no vision for him to shoot over the wall. And now Baron buff has worn off, so the Victor wave clear goes back to being super damn clean. The flash here from side, and then Moonlit Vigil forcing the active on the Seeker's arm guard. It's crazy. At the end of the day, it's a live broadcast. Can't watch. You'll be warned by the. Well, thanks for tuning in. Okay, wow, the Blios turret almost just killed Metaphor. That would have been hilarious. And that should be the Sterix, though, finished for our boy Blios whenever he does, for our boy Dars when he does take a recall. We've got double Zonia's finished in 10 stack. Oh, thank you, Nitro, for the assist. Alrighty. We are getting ready for what looks like the final team fight. If the next team fight for JC goes wrong, things aren't going to look great. The GA already picked up here for Aphelios. We have now the Sterix onto Dars, and now Leo trying to find Sai. Sai is not going to get knocked out the first time, going to get knocked out the second time, but Leo is getting assassinated. Metaphor is trying to run away. Balix really wants to get the damage out of the way, but he doesn't have the money shot, and it's a beautiful defense here. Dars' mega is almost procced. He really just needs to find an angle, but the members of JC Fanclub are so low. And we've got Dragon in 8 seconds. So Valix will not be there for this fight.
Never falter.
And we still have the GA on Aphelios. Ooh, that's some good chunk with that True Shot barrage. Leo trying to find an answer, but that's an execute. Double kill already for Blios. Krovos is gonna be able to take out Dars, and that'll be another Mountain Dragon not being able to be contested by the side of by the Goon Squad. And Blios gonna get chunked a little bit by Metaphors. But Big O and Metaphors are going to be able to get away, though. That did cost Big O his flash a really big cooldown. Has the Zonias now, though, so shouldn't worry too much. But that's going to be yet another Baron given over to DME Dawn. As Blios in this game just does way too much damage. You saw him instantly kill Leo and Nico. And now Valix just assassinated Metaphor. That's a 50-second death timer. That might be the end of game 1 if they have the wave. They're trying to sync up the waves. Mel's taking a recall because Sai has teleport. And Cannon wins, but no one's really there. Looks like we are resetting one last time. That's LDR and upgraded boots here for we're missing just the Swift Marchers here from Sai, and then we'll have the 5-man super boost squad. Alright, missed that approach back. Okay, Death Dance finished here for Krovo, so he gets technically a little bit tankier, working on an Edge of Night now to be able to, you know, get rid of some of those intoxicating CCs. And Valix in a bit of danger, but Leos does so much damage! It's not even funny. Grobos goes in, jumps in, tries to find Nico Pay. And that's gonna be Valix assassinating Nico! And now Metaphor gonna get taken out! And now with the Moonlight Vigil, Leos finds the inhibitor and Pico at the same time. And yeah, Leos definitely MVP for game 1 over here. Crazy. Booty Bunny jump scare. Let's get back into it with that game number 2. All right, let's okay. Alright. We're gonna be DME Dawn, Dick Glazers here for game number 2. Do not know site selection right now, but we will find out shortly. I'll let you guys know when I have a little bit more intel. So how do we like that game number 1? Cause damn, bro, it felt close until it wasn't. You know, that one team fight where Bleos kind of just popped off, assassinating everyone. You know, that's when it almost felt like it was Jover. C'est un 0 en faveur de DME Dawn. It was close up until the like later stages of the mid game, and then it just became DME Dawn favored because Bleos became unkillable, and yeah, that was it. Yeah, there's 7 top lane bans last game. It was A little bit dumb, I'll be honest. It was a Gwen, Ambessa, Aurora, Mundo, Gwen, Ambessa, Aurora, Mundo, Scion, and I forgot the other two. But they were top lane bands. I clearly remember they were top lane bands. Yeah. S'il y a de quoi qui se passe demain ou vendredi, by the way, guys, let me know. I'm free. But Saturday and Sunday, I've taken off for Clash. So if there are games or scrims or whatever that you guys would like me to cast and or spectate or whatever, I am free tomorrow and Friday for this week. And then we'll go back to the regular 6 streams a week. Assuming I can find content. So remember, the second you have a match or a scrim or whatever that you want me to be a part of, just send me a DM. It takes 2 seconds to send me a message. And the worst I can say is I'm already busy. Like, I'm already booked. But other than that, I want to cover as much content as I can for you guys, you know? I do this for you guys, not for me. I'm not even getting paid. Well, technically, I'm being paid $1.50 a month because I have 1 YouTube member. If I could have more than 1 YouTube member, that'd be dope. But hey, you know, that's if you guys want to go above and beyond. But honestly, just watching the stream and pressing the subscribe button is honestly more than enough. Fun fact, did you know only 34% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed? So take the time to check, and if you see that red button and it says subscribe, just click it. If it says subscribe, then you're good to go. But if you don't see a check mark next to the subscribe, just press it real quick. It'll make me super, super happy. Thank you very much. Also, I noticed there are sponsorships on my Streamlabs available for certain games. So if ever you do see me on Twitch, it's because we'll be doing partnered streams. Maybe like Marvel Rivals, Blue Protocol, some games like that. So maybe in the near future, you know, if ever, you know, there's some like off time in the off season and stuff and you guys want to see more of the Fallen Sanctum, you might see a comeback on Twitch for some sponsored segmented streams. So it looks like JC Fanclub are going to take red this time. It really felt like Dawn had a really, really good early game. Leo kind of like busted out the door though with the insane amount of pre-6 and post-6 ganks. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, you know, the jungle role is very hard to 1v9 from. You kind of need your laners to do a bit more than nothing. And unfortunately, Metaphor, Big O, and Darius were kind of put on the back foot for most of the game, if anything. But we'll see here if there are some draft adaptations and early game shenanigan adaptations here for us in game number 2. We are ready for draft on my end. Who's Magic Blue Crow? Is that Jarsis? I think so. Yeah, it looks... No. Who's this Magic Blue Crow? Alright, we've got the ready check from Karovos and Dawn. Now I'm just waiting on JC Fanclub. Okay, here starts the draft, ladies and gentlemen. So we saw a really early Aphelios pick for the side of Dawn, and they looked fantastic with it. They're going to keep Metaphor off the Varus, even though Metaphor doesn't have a good win rate on it. Varus, Zed from Dawn. Looks like the bans are going to be identical, unless Dawn want to change their first pick. Maybe their third ban changes. We'll have to see here. Because it was Varus, Zed... Varus Zed... It was Varus Zed what? I can't remember the third ban, but I know it was Aurora, Ambessa Rumble. Okay, J4 banned away here from Leo here for game number 2, so maybe we get the Pantheon or Zinzao style angle, or maybe a Trundle here from Don, but I think the early 80 carry comfort pick for Bleos is definitely something that we should consider. Maybe though, because Don are on blue side, they'll just get Valix an early pick. But they did get him to get he got a counter pick at the end of the day, which I think he was super happy with. So we'll have to see what we end up getting, ladies and gentlemen. It is Gwen being banned for it. Okay, so the Rumble is left open on the table. We'll have to see if it's picked up, because the Rumble answers are currently banned. So if Dars is feeling himself, maybe we get it. Are we gonna see the pizza oven combo? It's Yone Rumble. I don't know if Big O plays Yone, but if there's a time to pick Rumble, it's now. Ooh, Vel'Koz locked in here for JC Fanclub. Okay. I think that's Big O on Vel'Koz. I'll be honest, I don't know. I have not seen enough Vel'Koz games to know exactly where we put him when we like almost insta-lock him. Okay, Vel'Koz Morgana. Okay, that's a little bit of a nasty combo. Oh, it's Rakan. Okay. Alright. Looks like Dawn here, Valix just wants to pick up the Rumble. I mean, it's left open. It was banned in the last rotation. In the last game's first rotation, so it wasn't available here. But yeah, it's Vel'Koz Rakan versus Jinx Rumble. Okay, interesting order of picks so far. I mean, Dawn have gone for a more traditional style draft. It is interesting that they do prioritize the Jinx, but I mean, Jinx, Aphelios, and like Jinx, Aphelios, Kaisa are like Bleos' like top 4 super OP comfy champs. And honestly, he looked fantastic on the Aphelios, so I don't see why we wouldn't play more for him. The Alistar here for Raph, he looked fantastic on the Fresh, landing so many clean death sentences, and the flays to keep people in the damage circles. The slurkles. It's gonna be the slectangles, the slowing rectangle, because slurkle is slowing circle. And Dars here gonna get to play the Scion. Not the best matchup into a Rumble, but definitely a matchup where, you know, you can just survive and out process. Jinx, though, is a champion that is known to be a tank slayer. So we'll have to see if Bleos will remember to build an anti-tank item. There have been Jinxes in pro play that have refused to build an LDR versus a Cassante or a Scion. And then, well, you kind of watch them hit a wall and then you laugh. Okay, so the Amumu here taken away because the top lanes have already been secured. So it's Rakan versus Alistar, Jinx versus I don't think it's gonna be Vel'Koz 80 carry. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I think it's Vel'Koz mid, if anything. Unless Metaphor is really like cooking and well no, because Nico's on Rakan. Now I would have maybe thought, you know, Nico plays the Vel'Koz, but then where do you put the Rakan? So you have to put the Rakan support because it doesn't really have the I like the Graves ban. I like the Graves ban. That champion is OP right now, and I feel like with the next patch when he gets his like MR buffs, it's gonna be even more. I think it's actually. No, it's next patch he gets the like the MR scaling on his not MR scaling, but like MR on his is it Grit? No, it's Destiny? New Destiny? I don't know. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. The fucking passive that Graves has when he's in combat. It's kind of like Wukong's, but it's gonna be for armor and MR now. So that's why he's losing a bit of base MR, but he's gaining MR per stack on his passive. That's gonna be interesting. All right, so the Olaf and the Viego are gonna be the last bands. We are trying to focus out here on Leo's champion pool. Oh, I see. Okay. I think it is Velka's AD carry. Yep. One problem though, we are lacking physical damage. I mean, look. We've seen Scion do ridiculous amounts of physical damage with the Titanic Hydra and shit, but I don't think it's gonna be the end all be all. Syndra gonna be the answer here into the Zeref, able to get the stun to stop the channeled abilities, and just allow Sai to get a somewhat comfortable matchup for himself. But maybe they don't know who's going where, so I believe it's gonna be Velka's AD carry and like Zeref mid, because putting Zeref into Jinx Alistar. Hey yo, okay, Krovos, I see you busting out the horsey, man. All right. The big boy hacker making his premiere entrance into Eternal's Prestige, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to Dante it up. Okay. Trundle and answer, you know. 3 people that will build HP. So 3 optimal Zuck targets. But we'll have to see. Okay. Who's Magic Blue Crow? Is that a sub? I'm not seeing it here. I can't tell who Magic Blue Crow is. So it looks legit. I don't know. But he's gold 3, so... Yeah, I'm not seeing him on the list for any roster, so... Is he like, Is he like on the casting desk or something? Okay. Well, the DME members don't know who Blue Crow is, then... Alright, Arcas. Oh. Alright, looks like we are ready to get started. It won't be too long, guys. Bunny jump scare. Alright. Got about 3 minutes before we get into the game, guys, so make sure you grab your drink, grab your snack, and whatever else you need to be content. seconds to go. All right. All right. Well, looking at the team comps, honestly, I feel like JC are gonna have to. I feel like it's an uphill battle because there's no AD carry, right? And a bit of magic resist is gonna go a long way against Xerath and Vel'Koz. On the other hand, I mean, to be fair, if they kill everyone but Sion every team fight, I think Dawn just walks away, then they group and they kill the Sion, and it's fine. But I feel like Dawn definitely won the draft. I don't know, like, I like spicy drafts, but, you know, they gotta make sense. And we're in an 80 carry format where the 80 carry kind of has to do damage. And at this point, I'm just curious as to why Ziggs wasn't picked, you know? Okay, so it is big on Xerath. Yeah, it is metaphor on the Vel'Koz. Actually, sorry, I can't tell what champion that is. I don't know if it's Vel'Koz, guys. He definitely looks similar, but I think he's completely different. Anyways, for the first time tonight, we've got more than 4 teleports. We got 5 teleports from the 3 we had last game. It looks like a topside invade here from the side of Dawn like they did last game. And see if it pays off this time. They did lose a lot of vision control.
30
now
seconds until minions spawn.
They're trying to cheese Dars. Now Dars. Okay.
Sacrificing your lives for your better is noble.
Here comes the ghost from Krovos. And it's gonna be enough. That's first blood over to Krovos. Okay, but that was Flash Ignite from Alistar and Ghost from Krovos. So once again, JC Fanclub were able to get some good warding. However, a decent amount of vision was also placed in the topside jungle. So they are gonna see Krovos starting at his chicken. So because he has not taken a recall, the early clear won't technically change much. It's gonna be the same kind of clear you normally expect. Okay. And it's a double Arcane Comet. Surprised that Valix isn't going first strike, because first strike on melee champions, like, he generates so much money, but I guess when you're I don't know, when you already have super low cooldowns anyways, I guess running cookies. Kevin Gamer, it was a pretty convincing win by DME Dawn, Zephy. So it's match point for Dawn right now. Okay. We get some good damage here in the top lane. And it's a... But Vel'Koz is farming pretty well for now. But here comes Leo. The red buff attached. Oof. And the red buff was technically stolen from Krovos, so now Flash and Xerath womp womp. Okay, Metaphor now in a bit of trouble, gets exhausted, but Raph is pretty low on HP. However, Metaphor doesn't have any mana to fight back with. So Bleos isn't going to be able to capitalize. So Bleos and Metaphor aren't going to be able to capitalize on that. Oh, my bad. I thought he had Pillar. I guess it was just the Frozen Wasteland. Alright, Dars and Krovos are fighting in the river. And now Krovos might be in a bit of danger. The horse has Ghost, and it's going to be Big O taking his second kill of the game, and maybe it could be 3 kills for naught. But Leo is going to be like, yo, I'm hungry. And while Hecarim does have double the CS that Trundle does, that's 3 kills to 1, and I think Big O's gonna be pretty happy with a blue buff against the Syndrome. Dishing out a good amount of damage, and that mana regen is definitely putting in work. These Arcano pulses are definitely starting to hurt Sai. And here comes Raph, trying to get a gank off. But with the blue buff, Big O isn't losing any mana, so he can just, you know, he can just keep doing what he's doing. Sai has no flash though, so we have to be a little bit careful. And yeah, that's one dead Syndrome. Supposed to be a good matchup here for Sai, but unfortunately with the amounts, with the premium quality tent that Leo has pitched, he is ready to do some solo camping for 2 here in this mid lane. He is missing out on CSing, but I mean, you don't pick Trundle to have 10. You don't pick Trundle for trophy. That I can guarantee you, Trundle was never picked for farming purposes. Okay, Raph takes a lot of damage. The Vel'Koz true damage proc is gonna hurt. And Dars is starting to fall. Ooh, wow, jeez. Dars is starting to fall pretty far behind CS-wise. And Leo might try to get another gank off, but I think Sai at this point has to know that the side lanes in mid are not safe. We gotta be careful. Leo's here, farming up a storm. Metaphor is keeping up though, and oh, okay. Nico is gonna be able to take out Raph. However, Metaphor might be in a bit of danger. Here we have the lethal tempo. But there is not enough damage here from Bleos to be able to kill Metaphor. And a good grand entrance by Nico Pay. Oh, we've got the Ride of the Arcade, and Big O's just like, hell yeah, motherfucker, you die now. 401 on this Xerath. Man's up 1,300 gold. Dude's rich.
Take a guard. Feel my fury with your skin and
yeah,
face.
Dars is starting to get magic resistance until that Leandries comes through. Oh, okay, a nice pick onto Big O. Big O doesn't have flash, he gets ignited, but he's got good kill. The Onslaught of Shadows is gonna be enough though. We're really trying. We really need one more Q, and Krovos isn't gonna be able to get it. Oh, he is. He is gonna be able to get it. But he's gonna get Chomsky Num Nomsky. The Metaphor takes the kill. Big shutdown though here for Krovos. Gives him back a little bit of priority. And JC Fanclub are gonna be now starting up this Ocean Dragon. Yep, I think so. Yep, they are starting it. This Ocean Dragon does have a little. Oh, okay. Alex does a decent amount of damage. Interesting that we have the lane swap here because we wanted to get rub priority, and because Leo is bot lane, that means that Provost can just go ahead and take grubs. And honestly, with a Jinx, you kind of want grubs. Because when you get takedowns in team fights, you're gonna be able to take a lot of the base. And yeah, Darius is built the lane against a mage, not an AD carry. Has no armor, and he's not really enjoying having to do the side laning against a Jinx. But Jinx doesn't really have much damage right now, so he's not too worried. And yeah, looks like BFT is going to be the first thing here for Metaphor. Wow, we're going Malignance here on Bigger. We really want more ults. Krobos is nearing his first item, I think. No, not really. I did go Lucidity Boost first. So it is 1-to-1 in objectives, but we already have the feats of the feats of warfare for the side of JC. Sai's been able to catch up in CS, so that's not that bad. But we see some CS gaps eclipsing, and now Sai might be in trouble again. Has to use the flash. And Leo able to just assassinate Sai with the help of Nico and Big O. Okay, we are going to be able to get onto Nico. Nico forced to use the flash and the battle dance. Sorry, the grand entrance and the battle dance. Nico tries to get in on Bleos, but it's not going to be enough. The Super Mega Death Rocket is not going to be enough to pop Nico Pay. And now Leo has the Subjugate. It's going to be able to kill Krobos. And now he's got the nom 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 nom. And with the red buff, it's going to be enough. And now are we going for that triple kill? Ooh, we just do not have the cooldowns for it. But here comes Big O trying to assassinate the Alistar. He wants his McDouble trio. And it looks like he's going to miss his skill shots. We'll see if Raph is able to survive until Zeref is done. There is no Rite of the Arcane here right now. Black Fire Torch now finished for Vel'Koz. Sai's going to be able to pick up a plate. The third plate. A little bit of money back, but still pretty far behind.
Closes in, drill right through it.
Let's see here. Top lane wise, we're about even though we're down 20 CS. I guess that one assist really just makes up for that. But what's important on Sion is just calculating how much extra HP he's getting, because that's where Sion's true strength lies. And we're gonna use the equalizer on Sion, trying to get a kill. But we're not going to be able to cook him at the right angle. So Valix is going to put a decently big ability on cooldown here. And, for the bot lane, okay, we get the Scion ult back into the lane. We have the Hollow Radiant, so we're going to be pretty happy. But Valix should have his Leandries here. Okay, Nico Pay. Nico Pay does have 2 Battle Dance charges, and now Raph stuck between a rock and a hard place, and True Damage doesn't care about damage reductions. Acrobos here forced to pop the Ghost. And Will's doing some good damage, but Big O is here just in case, has the Rite of the Arcane, in case his team needs it. Some of this early game is going pretty well for the side of JC Fanclub. The Syndra and Hecarim pick not really working out too well. And while we know the Jinx will scale, will she have the time to scale? Is the real
Audacious
question.
bravery shield.
Stars is looking fat at this point.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Turbo shock rockets.
And we have a cam tech
Rising
break
Roll
this
Phoenix
game,
Fire.
so
Pierce
shields
the
and
sky and
heals are
punch
going to
the
be
stars.
really important. Very good, decently good for both teams. But it is going to make the Scion much harder to kill if they're able to stack up those Chemtech Drakes and get that soul. So far, I'm not really seeing much kill potential. Now Leo might be caught. Here comes Alex with the ultimate, but the onslaught of shadows is not gonna be enough. And Nico looks to ooh, okay. Nico's gonna fall down though, and that's 2 kills so far. Provo's able to live with his life, and now Sai comes in here, has some extra sauce, but that's a triple kill for the Rumble. So he's looking very comfortable there. And yeah, things are the gold lead has entirely collapsed for the side of JC Fanclub. Big shutdown on the Trundle and Rakan, and Valix picked up all that money. So picked up almost 2,000 gold. Okay, Rios is gonna try and survive the onslaught from Metaphor. It's gonna be successful, and so Rios is, yeah, the Scion's level 11. The bot lane's like level 8 or 7. So, yeah, Dar's able to pick up some good money. But Metaphor does go down. Is that a shutdown on Metaphor? No, Metaphor does not have a shutdown. And that's the feats here completed for JC Fanclub. And now can Dars, I think Dars, oh, okay. Wow, Leo's used his flash there to interrupt Dars, but he almost died for it. Scary. Hollow Radiant Scion. Pretty powerful. Okay, Metaphor getting caught out though. We have the onslaught of shadows available to us, but here comes the Ride of the Arcane. We're firing back. And that's a double kill for Big O, who's truly popping off this game. So JC Fanclub are still continuing to fight the hard fight. They popped the Herald, they took some turrets, they have the feeds. They're ahead only by 1,000 gold, but in the mid lane, it looks like a completely different story.
With your skin and face.
However, Valix is gonna be a problem this game, as Rumble almost has his Shadow Flame.
Brain of obliteration.
Use the Equalizer to clear out the way. And yep, I believe that should be Shadow Flame finished here for Rumble. Gonna be a pretty powerful tool to help deal with the Scion and the Trundle in the mid game. The Rapid Leos aren't really having that great of a game compared to the last game where they looked super fantastic on the Aphelios Thresh. But hey, you know, you've got some ups, you've got some downs, and to be fair, Sai and Bleos have been focused quite hard this game. So Zareth also picking up that Shadow Flame, looking to do the same thing to Rumble as Rumble is looking to do to JC Fanclub.
Courageous Giga Guard.
And here maybe we see a second MR item from the side of Scion before we start getting some armor, because it'll be a while before Jinx is fully online. But we'll have to see what Dars feels like building. He is rotating towards the mid lane so that they can look to contest this Kentech Soul point. A teleport coming in from Valak. He has the equalizer. Decimating Smash is gonna find Raph. But so far, dragging down to 5k. No one's coming. The Pillar of Ice is here. Provost needs to get into that pit. But the team fight's starting, and Nico Pei is melting. The Super Mega Death Rocket is gonna miss. The Dragon's down to 2k. It's gonna be a smite fight. But Provost able to steal the Kentech Dragon. And Big O is firing back with insane damage. Our Valix gets shut down. And now Leos is in danger. Big O assassinates the Jinx over the wall with the Arcano Pulse. And it's a 4-for-1 at the end of the day. But we do not get the objective. Hatakondo is spawning in about 20 seconds. Alright, 10 seconds. Big O uses teleport to get this turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Will that be enough time for Looks like we haven't started putting some wards around the Otacon. We're clearing the crab here right now. And we've got an unending despair here coming out for Dars. So he's looking to get some healing capabilities. Sign out, maybe in a bit of trouble. Gets knocked up. And we have the damage to just kill the damage to just kill the APs. And now we have Leo's though. Gonna be taken super low. And now Big O with the assist from downtown. The right of the Arcane. Just allowing them to go to Pound Town. It's gonna be enough. And Dizzy Fanclub win another team fight. 4-for-0 again. And this Trundle pick really becoming more annoying than they thought it was gonna be. Sekiro and Syndra are really not landing the mark, and with how far behind Bleos is here on this Jinx, things are getting kind of crazy. We're nearing that third item here for Xerath. Wonder what Big O is looking to build. Maybe a Horizon focus? He is going to be sent topside. Oh, no. He's just going to be taking maybe a Void Step or upgrading the Magi's. There is a risk with upgrading the Magi's if ever Big O does get caught. But so far they've been good at being the ones to start the team fights. And Big O is nowhere near the action because he's such a long-range artillery mage. Horizon Focus now finished. Horizon Focus and Lock now finished here for the bot lane of JC Fanclub. Unending Despair also picked up. So we're at the 2-item mark for pretty much for everyone. Now starting a 3-item mark. Provost might be in danger here. Sai though is able to save his jungler. And Syndra desperately trying to finish her Shadow Flame so that she can keep up with some damage. Oh, okay. Raph gonna have his recall cancelled by Metaphor, who's gonna snipe him with a nice angled Q. And we've got Dragon Soul Points. And we are starting back up here in a minute. We'll see if we're able to get the stuff we need for it. Leo is not got out. A nice killer though. He's really gonna make it to the Valix. Can't really do much this fight. The Ride of the Arcane really putting in the work. And that's a triple kill for Big O. Now Nico is trying to hold the line as much as he can, but here comes the choo-choo train. Wow. And now the cow is gonna get turned into some burgers at the burger factory. Dars here just tanking up skill shots for days. And with the minion wave and grubs, that's gonna be the inner turret taken. Another team fight won. Another 3-for-1 team fight by JC Fanclub. The game 3 odds are looking fantastic. Yeah. Although Valix is strong, he isn't given any room to be able to actually fight. Lands the equalizer and then gets melted by the artillery from JC Fanclub. And now with Rylai's finished up, that's probably going to be Magi's and Boots upgraded. So we'll have to see here. Yep, that is Magi's. And we're not going to go for the spell synergies. Did we? No, we had enough. Randuin's also finished. Yeah, we are looking very, very comfortable in this game too here from the side of JC Fanclub. The other game definitely went their way, and they've been able to capitalize ever since. Hey, I mean, if Metaphor looks good on AP champions, I don't see the point in having to contest 80 carries. Okay, but Leo caught out here, forces the flash off, uses the subjugate, but it's not going to be enough. Leo's gets his first reset, and now Metaphor forced to run away as Provost is chasing him down. And wow, that is a lot of damage. Provost tries to hurt. Oh wow, okay. Okay, Dar's handling. But Leo kind of got with his pants down. A really nice engage here by Raph. Able to close the gold lead just a little bit. We've got Soul in 3.5 minutes, and Baron is live. However, for JC Fanclub, they don't really have the most amazing Baron team comp. They don't have an 80 carry. And Trundle only has a Triforce, so... Oh, here comes the Rod of the Arcane, and Leo's forced to use the barrier, and almost assassinated. Let's see here, money-wise, we're probably opting to get towards that death cap for Big O, but I don't think we'll be able to reach it by the time that it matters.
Super Galaxy Comeback Breaker!
Okay, a nice equalizer to clear the wave. Valix is trying to finish up his Bloodletter's Curse so he can start hurting this Scion in team fights. Because Darius has been a bit of a machine. Just the unmovable wall. Let's see, Metaphor is about 100 gold off his Shadow Flame. And he really wants it before the next dragon fight. Jinx had to invest into a Hex Drinker. So that is definitely going to slow down the 100 crit progression. But anything to try and keep him alive in these team fights, honestly, there's just such high value poke. And it just gets kind of rough. I think they're trying to lay a trap here. They're going to look to try and find Raph. Raph is going to try and look to find someone, but X flashes over the wall to immediately have to run the hell away afterwards. Alright, that is Dawn starting the Baron.
Spinning Blades of Fury!
Leos is gonna get assassinated. And Provost is able to get the Baron, but at what cost? His entire team is gonna go down. And It's a 4 for 0 in exchange for the Baron. So, objective bounty picked up. But at the end of the day, I don't know if that Baron was worth it, because we might just be going to game 3. It was an all or nothing play. However, Bleos died with his flash up. Unless it's like a visual bug.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And so we've taken one inhibitor. How many inhibitors are we going to take? We still have 10 seconds on both Valix and Psy, and we've got Camp Exo here in 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Looks like the recalls are getting cancelled. Provost is looking to find Nico Pay or Dars. They really want to stop Digo from recalling. Okay. The Death Dance is proving to be a helpful item here for the side of Provost. Now we've got the Shadow Flame. We're starting up the objective. Leo's got to get into the pit. He's got to be able to land a Smite Steal. Valix is in a bit of trouble, and it's a Smite Steal. It's stolen by Leo, and they've got the Kentex. Oh, Kromos is trying to do what he can. Leo's fires over the wall, but he's not hitting any targets that matter. And Dars is now on a rampage. Now with the Frozen Wasteland, and Psy is gonna go down. We've got the teleports in mid. We've got the flash. And it's gonna be the Royal Slayer with a decimating smash. And now we're looking to get on to Bleos. He's doing what he can, but there's too much damage. Game 2 gonna go in favor of this JC Fanclub not serious. With a very clean and decisive win. So now, let's see what happens in the all-important game number 3. There we go. Oh. Let's get that music back up. So here in game 2, we saw Psy and Krovos get heavily punished. Also, Big O was able to just find Bleos in every team fight with the big snipes, and it wasn't even funny. 14-1 and what, like 8 here on the Zeref here? So that's a little bit crazy. Still deciding side selection for game number 3. When I have a bit more info, I'll let you guys know. Give me a second. We gotta put on that epic game 3 music. So where is my Guile theme? So normally it's Silver Scrapes, but here on the Fallen Sanctum YouTube channel, we don't use copyrighted music. So we're rocking with the Guile theme as our Silver Scrape song. It's a long honored tradition. Alright, looks like it's gonna be Dawn here on blue side. Oh. Alright, here we go. Starting up the draft. Let's put the Guile theme on repeat for now. And with Dawn on blue side, let's see what kind of first pick they want. Okay. So far, the same bands that we've seen the whole series long. Probably gonna be Aurora, Gwen, Ambessa, Varus, Zed, and I'm gonna assume J4. Unless Dawn have a different idea in mind. Because the last draft kind of didn't work out. They early picked the Jinx, but they didn't really build a team comp around letting the Jinx be a super carry. So Ziggs here gonna get banned away, so they're scared of the AP champions in the bot lane. Oh, we'll see what's left here. All right. As expected, the Gwen gets banned away from Valix. Okay, the Aatrox locked in. The man wants to hard carry. If you watched Worlds yesterday, you know how good, how stupidly OP of a champion Aatrox can be. Okay, the Sivir here locked in for Metaphor. Looking to play something somewhat safe. Something that can farm. Something with reliable scaling. Okay, very, very understandable. The last time it was an 80 carry v 80 carry matchup, Leo's kind of just went to town on Metaphor. So we'll see if Bleos has got his pocket pick answer into a Sivir. Oh. What was the pick? Rel. Okay, so Sivir Rel here as the first two picks on Fanclub. Alright, now we get back to Champ Select music. So we've played our Guile theme for the day. Well, for the series. Okay, Zeri here being locked in for Bleos. He looked fantastic on a hyper carry. Then he looked kind of awful. But let's see if third time's the charm, baby. Will Bleos bring Dawn to a victory over Forgotten? Sorry, over Fanclub. Over Forgotten. They got smashed when they played Forgotten. Pew Pew really, really went to town. Okay, so we've got the Zeri Lulu, we've got an Aatrox. Dawn's team comp looking fantastic right now. The scaling is there for Dawn. Can they make it to the 3+ item mark? Probably have a winning perspective. Valix has had Darz's number throughout the entire series, so I'm interested in seeing what Darz wants to pick up here. Ooh, it's gonna be the Malphite, a traditional answer into the Zeri. You know, if the Zeri just instantly dies, well, she can't pentakill you. Sylas banned away as a fact because, well, you know, whenever you see a Malphite and a Rel, you know, that's free real estate, baby, for Silas's. You got perfect engages and shit, and that shit gets nasty. Okay, Hui banned away from the Big O. Alright, so we've got probably Oriana coming in as the last ban here on the side from DME Dawn. If they're just looking to ban out more mages. That or Talia. And I think, yeah, Oriana with the team comp that they have. They've got the Malphite, they've got the Sivir, they've got the Rel. Yeah, I think Oriana would suit it fantastically. And and Krovo's getting his Echo banned away here. Interesting. I'm pretty sure it's Echo Jungle. I don't think we've ever seen Echo Lane. All the fun and cool champions are kind of just relegated to being junglers because, well, I don't know. Ooh, we might see Sai here play the Azir. That'd be really good into the likes of Malphite and Rel. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Fanclub and Dawn have in their minds. So right now we've got Hyper Carries in the bot lane, and we got Bash Brothers in the top lane. I think if anything, you pick your jungle here to get mid counter pick. Nope. Okay, you are just gonna lock in the Oriana for fear of losing it, because Oriana Aatrox is a little bit of a disgusting combo as well. But now you have the Ori fight. You get to be JoJo posing on people's dead corpses. So what does Sai have in answer? The last time we saw an Oriana, we saw a Swain as a response in competitive to it. But it's just gonna be the Galio. So here comes the hero. All Might. We'll see if Sai is able to have a good laning phase, because so far, Big O's kind of been abusing it in lane. And the Lilia for Krovos. Okay, we're going all in on that scaling. I'm a little scared because the front line doesn't look to be too great from the side of Dawn, but they do have a lot of damage. And a lot of mixed damage profiles. I mean, Lilia has access to true damage. Zeri's insanely high physical damage. Okay, this is okay. I can respect that. I can respect that. You know, we're trying to get some balance, and it's another ball delivery system user. Now you have the Rel, the Malphite, the Zinzal to be able to find that Zeri. I think though it is gonna be Darz's mission to Allahu snack bar the insides of Zeri. Allahu snack bar. Sorry, I'm German. I can't show the salute on screen. I have to show it off screen. I'm not Reggie Steele. I am not Reggie Steele. I wish I was. But unfortunately, I'm not that goated. Alright, I am ready for the game. So who do you guys have your money on? Is DME Dawn gonna win versus JC Fanclub? Or is Fanclub gonna get their revenge after decimating loss versus Adrien Vincent? There we go. We got the ready checks and everything. We are ready to rumble. As a reminder, if you like the stream, smash that subscribe button, click that like button, ring that notification bell if you got that Jeff Bezos oil man money. Then for $2.99 a month, you can support an up-and-coming Giga Chad caster streamer like myself. I also make daily uploads every day at midnight. I believe Tuesdays and Saturdays it's at 10 a.m. for the foreseeable future, because that's just what I have it pre-programmed as. I don't know when the RuneScape and the anime videos sync to midnight. I forget, because there's so much advanced content. Like we're so far ahead of schedule on those two that I'm really not sure, but we'll have to see. But anyways, other than that, remember to share the channel with a friend if you like esports and you want to support an up-and-coming Québécois caster, baby. I might not cast in French, but I mean, if you want to watch French casts, I don't know why you're here. But if you want to watch a Giga Chad English streamer supporting the small region of Quebec, hell yeah, baby. That's what it's all about. We got some cool and fun upcoming projects in the future, so stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss out on any of it. getting ready for the final game. We got some exciting scaling team comps here from both sides of Dawn and JC Fanclub. So hopefully you guys are excited for one hell of an insane game 3. Hopefully it's gonna be as clean as game 1. Because game 1, man, it was bloody. We were taking fights. Game 2, well, it was a bit of a stomp. But oh, got some cool skins. Oh, Prestige Fright Night Zeri. Alright, Battle Queen Rel. Alright. Fairy Court Lilia. Honestly, not my favorite, but I think Lilia's cute in like every skin she has. I'm surprised. We're really not seeing much bowling ball Lilia, but we see a lot of like the hots, the sauna, half naked Volibear. I guess it really shows the taste in players. You know, whenever you see Volibear, it's gotta be the sexy sauna skin. Or you see like Lilia, it's literally every other skin but bowling ball. So I don't watch dumbs, so I wouldn't know. But we got ourselves, now we're back to a normal amount of teleports. It's double lethal tempo, ignite versus heal, the classic summoner
30 seconds
summoner
until
warfare.
spawn.
So portal combat, and this time no cheesy invids. You know, gotta play safe, gotta play properly. You know, both these lanes have scaling 80 carries that don't really do much. I mean, Sivir's got more use, I guess, level 1 than Zeri, but the level 1 invades from both sides don't really seem that great. So, you know, we're doing 5-man defensive positionings. We're trying to get a little bit of intel. Okay, Leo's getting maybe Leo and Pei are really just trying, but they're gonna be sent away. And Krovos is gonna be able to. Oh, okay. Okay, it is double phase rush in the mid lane. Is Conqueror the only rune you can take in the jungle? Okay, it feels like we see Conqueror 90+% of the time. I love that we have full party Orianna. Honestly, I love almost every Orianna skin. Even like Zone Chaos is fucking wonderful. But, you know, I'm a big fan of like 2B, so I would fist an Android girl. Just, you know, I'm putting it out there. Okay, a nice crash down here onto Raph. Okay, here comes the health picks, and Raph gonna be taking a 50%. Gonna be chugging his first spot momentarily, probably. Oh no, not even. Oh, okay. Just blade potion. And Darius should have an easier time existing against Valix. But I mean, those Aatrox sweet spots, until there's like a Bramble or something, Aatrox is just gonna use Darius as a health pack. And there's not much that Darius can do in this matchup. I mean, normally that's why you see like the likes of Ornn, but okay, some good poke coming out here from Metaphor with the bouncing blades and the boomerang blade. Okay, the Infernal Chain's gonna fail to connect, and Darius getting a little bit of leeway in this lane, managed to catch up CS-wise. But the biggest problem that Darius has to face is that Aatrox is like this magic, evil god swordsman that, for some reason, the real OP champions use energy or resourceless. So, but apparently a rock needs magic to work. I mean, it makes sense, you know. It's a fucking rock. Like, what else do you want it to do? But we've got a tiny, just a tiny CS lead right now here from Metaphors in the mid lane. Though Big O is pushing size shit in. We'll see how long that lasts. Both junglers are looking to pop top here. Might be a double scuttle attempt here. Okay, here comes Leo ganking Valix. And Krovos is trying. Valix is gonna flash into the wall. Sorry, flash into the bush to try and. And Dar's in a bit of trouble here. Valix gets knocked up, okay. I mean, Krovos is able to successfully defend Valix flash used on both top laners. And now we're looking to maybe dive Dars here. We'll have to see. Okay. Sai gets a good strong. Oh, but Malphite's able to get a kill, and Krovos is just gonna die. That's 2 kills for none, and Dars is able to survive. That's a horrendous outcome for the side of DME Dawn. A dive that should have been clean, but unfortunately Malphite just being so tanky, and Metaphor are gonna be denied some CS, so. Sai doing his best to keep up, but he's running very low on HP. Raph is still able to get the ward, and looks like Nico definitely wants to get those vision points. That vision score up in the early game. Now we see a small CS lead here for Lilia. But she did not manage to double scuttle. So with that kill, Leo is ahead a few hundred gold. Triple longsword recall, double BF sword for the mid laners. We got a Merc Tread early buy here. So Sai should definitely feel a little bit more comfortable in this mid lane, as there's not that much pressure that's going to be coming out of the Orianna now that he has the Merc Tread. We're probably going to see a Hollow Radiance. That item is just good. It's honestly just damage. Okay, here's Nico. Okay, the World Ender has been proc, and now we've got the Ignite, and Valak isn't going far. Nico claims the 3rd kill to take the Feats of Warfare. But that means Krovos, Leos, and Raph can get started here on this objective. This Metaphor is just clearing the way under the turret. A fantastic start by JC Fanclub. But this time, Leos isn't necessarily as super far behind as he was last early game. Sai now in danger, yeah. Overcommitting, getting hit by the shockwave. And Nico is gonna flash to help secure that kill for Big O. So mid lane not looking too bad here. Leo is gonna get his blue buff. Now looking to maybe invade Lilia. No, decides against it, just wants Scuttlecraft. Now it's gonna be Titanic Hydra start versus what is probably Leandri's for the side of Krovos. And we've got Grubs that just spawned. The bot lanes are rotating. Alex is alone in the bot lane now. Dars does not have TP there. Now we've got both bot lanes. Oh, okay. Sivir is just going back bot lane. So are we just abandoning Grubs? I don't know. We'll have to see what Leo's thinking, because it's gonna be a man disadvantage here. And we're looking to get on the Big O. The flash forced. Ooh, Nico Pay might be in a bit of danger. Okay, but the Shield of Duran not gonna find its intended target. And okay, here comes Dars. He's got the unstoppable force. Gonna be able to find Leos, but the hero's entrance has been channeled. And now Dars is in a bit of trouble. Leo is able to get himself one drop, but that's a double kill here. And now Valix tries to get a cleanup kill, but instead we're gonna put some faith into Metaphor Sivir. We're losing the objective. We lost the team fight, but Metaphor is here happy, farming up some grubba-lub-dub plates. But now with 2 grubs, I wonder how much work Zeri and Lulu can do. I think they at least get 1 plate. But now Leo's coming for a counter gank. Leo's gonna be slowed down here. Akrovos is here in answer. We've also got Valix arriving on the scene of crime, but the turtle port is so slow. Yeah, that teleport was so slow. You could see him arriving, but it's like the Baywatch lifeguards. He was just walking while everyone else was running away. Okay, Sai now in trouble. Gonna take an extra turret shot. He is gonna get killed, and that is 2 kills already. And the turret is heated, so Leo's able to assassinate Krovos with a win. Becomes lightning. And yeah, what looked like the start of a good play here for the side of DME Dawn has turned into a bit of a catastrophe. And now Big O and Metaphor are just farming plays like no tomorrow. Even building up leads, about 1,000 gold here in the mid lane. And Dars isn't behind because Valix is 0-4 on this first pick Aatrox. And if this Aatrox doesn't get going, you know, the Malphite is not going to have any problem. So, looks like we are shifting back to lanes. Valix is going to go back top lane to deal with the Malphite, but the Malphite already has the Blade of Steel Calves and almost has the Sunfire Gate. Definitely going to be able to manage this Aatrox right now, who doesn't have the Black Cleaver. Once that Cleaver and maybe another item comes in, maybe we'll see a little bit more. But for right now, I think Valix is just going to try to farm up what he can, because he's definitely playing on the weak side of things. Titanic Hydra already finished. That's Raph getting caught with his pants down, and Krovos might have to flash here over the wall. Ooh, flashes over the unstoppable force. And that's going to be Leo getting priority to start this dragon. So looking to stop the feats of monster slaying from going down. The teleport also invested by Dars. And yeah, that's an uncontested dragon. And now we're fighting. But yeah, Sai is a little bit behind. Though Big O might be in trouble. Gets tagged. It's sleeping time. We get the shockwave. But the hero's entrance is coming. But the electroshock laser is going to be enough. And Leos and Leo are trying to get enough damage in. But that is going to be Leo's getting his vengeance. And we'll have to see. Ooh, okay. Metaphor doesn't get slowed down here. And the bowling ball is going to get spell shielded. So DME Dawn able to make a bit of a comeback in that team fight. And yet Dars, though he has a lead on the Aatrox, doesn't really have the damage output needed to get stuff done here. Ooh, okay, Nico might be in a bit of danger. But looks like Krovos is looking to find Big O. Ooh. Side does cancel the Shield of Duran pretty quickly, deciding against trying to kill Big O because they were already in turret range. Now Leo's might be in a bit of trouble. But that Sunfire KP on Dars means that he is pretty comfortable. We almost have this Harrison's Brace. You're ready for Oriana. Just a few more spells and she'll be good to go. And now it has transformed. So she is ready. Provost gets snagged by Leo. And we've got to disengage a little bit with the Unstoppable Force. We're able to try and get on the Grobos. Grobos is just going to get assassinated. But now Bleos is fighting Big O. The assassination attempt tries. And now Bleos is in danger. The Titanic Hydra does so much damage. And Valix is trying to get onto Metaphor. But he's not going to be able to. And it's DME Dawn just getting assassinated. And that's an ace. A 5-for-1 at the end of the day. But JC Fanclub are looking fantastic in this game. Big also going to be able to pick up a turret, but the feats of strength have already been secured.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Already been secured here for the side of JC. So those armor advances are going to be pretty nice. The Provost gets knocked up and crashed down. And here comes the sleepy time. It's Big Leo's just trying to make sure that he gets the smite. But Provost is going to steal it. The flash over the wall here from Leo. And Bleos is trying to get some more work done. Dars, though, is not... Ooh, with the Oriana shield, he is going to be able to survive. But Provost does get a really nice steal of the Rift Herald. Now the Zinzao 518, the Oriana 315, the Silver 204. Bleos is 215 right now, but unfortunately right now he's not at the point where Zeri's kind of like the queen of Mesopotamia, you know. Hey, the Valix really wants this turret. He needs money, but he is gonna get it in the end. 800 gold for his name, but he definitely wants some kind of sustain item to be able to fight back in these team fights. We almost have the I want to say Riftmaker finish for the side of Lilia. Okay, here comes Krobos, trying to get an in on Dars. The Unstoppable Force is going to be used, but Krobos is pretty fast. And yeah, that movement speed is insane. And yeah, that's going to be Dars getting assassinated. But it is a Hextech Soul this game, and Second Dragon is going to be going over here to the side of JC Fanclub, building up that objective pressure. Almost have this, almost have the Sundered Sky here. Finish for Zinzao. Leo's been putting in a magnificent performance this series here. Ooh, okay. They're trying to catch Leo. As he gets out of the Hex Gate, the Crescent Guard is going to be forced here. And we're nearing that Leandries here for Oriana. Definitely going to help Big O do a good amount of damage. Leos, Robos, and Sai are going to take that advantage to try and get that turret in the mid lane. I'm not going to be able to finish it off, but it's about one auto attack away from going down. The gold lead is pretty close. We're only at 1.5k in difference here. And yep. Right now we're going to continue farming up. Before getting close to his IE. I think. Yep. Getting really close to it, to be fair. And we've got the next thing we're gonna be fighting around is this top lane Otacon in 40 seconds, but Leo is looking to find Sai. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Here comes the hero's entrance. And a knockout Dars. Dars might be forced to invest his ultimate. Ooh, flashes away. And the dream dust not gonna be enough to slay Dars, but you can tell how much damage this Lilia has access to right now, because there's no real magic resist from either Xin or Malphite. That's to be Thunder Sky finished here for Leo. Leo's looking to get a turret to his main. We've got 2 items here already for the support. A little crazy how rich Nico is in these games. Oh, the Wintergum's Lightning is gonna miss. So we flash over the wall, forcing the flash heal out of the Lulu. But the flash on Xin Zhao, pretty valuable compared to Lulu's flash. So I'd say that's a win for DME Dawn at the end of the day. Alex here gonna throw the infernal chains onto Nico and get a knockup. But outside of that, just making sure they don't start off this Otacon. We're at a bit of an item advantage here for the side of Dawn, because Leos has his 2 completed items and Metaphor hasn't recalled yet. Shockwave coming in, and Rav is taking a 40%. But that's big old Shockwave invested on just the Lulu. Ooh, Valak's gonna have his recall interrupted? That's crazy. Okay, well, we go back to farming. The Herald has been dropped.
Back off.
Let's do this for real.
And we're gonna get a Herald charge. We're looking to take recalls. We've got the Hextech Soul Point here in a minute. I think Otacon will be fought for afterwards. I'm now fighting over the crowd, but it's gonna be Krovos who's able to get it. Riftmaker finished here on the Lilia. Very, very happy about it. And now the Rylai's coming soon. Only about 800 gold off another item. And these junglers have been battling for priority this entire series. Some water dripped down my hoodie. Ugh, it's cold. Well, not really, but it's a unpleasant feeling. Alright, Hextech Dragon has spawned. Both teams at the ready. Leo's trying to get mid-wave prio. But it's gonna be a full 5-on-5. We're getting on to Bleos, but Dars is alone. He's got no follow-up. And it's we trade Lulu for Malphite.
Red team's turn to
And here now we're going back in. Nico is gonna be the first to go down. Nico tries to get away, but we get the Shockwave. Leo is huge, but can Leo survive the onslaught? He can, and Valak and Krovos are popping off. And that is gonna be the ace. 2 for 5. Sorry, a 3 for 5 at the end of the day, but you stop the soul stat, you stop the soul point, you get a dragon of your own, and you get back the gold lead. Plus, your jungle's now starting to build up a decent Goldie double anti-heal items picked up here for both Metaphor and Leo, realizing that, well, Aatrox and Lilia, yeah, well, if you can't kill them, they're gonna heal back to full. And that should be the Rylai's plus the start of maybe either Bloodletters or Zonia's here for Krovos. So we'll see what he ends up wanting to get. Cosmic Drive, actually. Gonna be the next item here for Lilia. We're clearing out Vision, but Otacon was proc, so we gotta back off. Baron has just spawned. Now getting ready to have a Frozen Heart here for Sai. Understanding that attack speed is an important factor for Xin Zhao. And Valix at this point, well, he doesn't really take much damage. Okay. It's a 4v4 in the top lane. Valix is trying to keep Dars busy. Dars is a big part of the engage for JC Fanclub. Yeah, while Valix is just busy healing the full. Oh, okay, so it's gonna get tagged. His Shield of Durand is gonna break. But these are positive little trades here for DME Dawn. Yeah, Dars is starting to progressively lose HP. We've got the IE now on Sivir. We're looking to get that Mortal Reminder, but we're ways away from it right now. Might be a nuke before the next dragon fight. But yeah, so far we're just we're clearing vision, clearing waves, and that's gonna be Valix taking the bot outer. So he's starting to build up a decent lead over the top lane, and we're back to clearing vision and doing the Otacon dance. Clearing waves, throwing a few spells, clearing vision. Now Valix is even going to start counter jungling too as well. I mean, he's got time. Ooh, Leo trying to face check. Nico is going to be in trouble. Yeah, engage, sleeping time, gonna be enough. Krovos here looking to assassinate, but Sai is the one that gets the kill here, and they want to get Big O. They're trying to assassination him, and Krovos unstoppable. Valix surviving the onslaught for now, but took a decent amount of damage, so he's not invincible just yet. But looking at the money, yeah, that's another 2,000 gold to spend, so maybe that's the... We'll see what he feels like picking up. But that's gonna be the Otacon picked up here, and now we're gonna get the recalls in. Metaphor is looking to get here to aid Dars. Valix is gonna flash, but now Sai might have jumped to his doom right before Dragon spawns, so a little bit of an awkward TP from Sai here, and that's gonna be a 2-for-0. Sai's teleport and Valix's flash, and it won't be up. Either of them won't be up for the Dragon fight that is coming here. Now we have the Mortal Reminder. I don't know, we're working on the hodgepodge items here for Malphite. So we have had a little bit of everything. And the death cap coming soon here for Oriana. Vigo's still a threat to be respected. If he lands a good shockwave, it could mean a lot. And now, back to fighting over Dragon. Dars here. Ooh, okay. That was definitely an interesting shockwave. How do I call it a worthwhile shockwave? But okay, Grovos is getting that poke down. Malphite has all up here in 15 seconds. Are they going to be able to last until Dars here forced a flash over the wall? But the anti-heal you see already starting to put in some good work from the side of Metaphor. Leo trying to heal up. Provost trying to get an engage. The Hunt has been popped, but it's sleepy time, baby. And Leos is able to survive the onslaught. Leo's not able to close the gap. And Valix is looking to Epstein his way into Metaphor's face. But Metaphor's got the damage. He takes out Lulu, but ends up... he takes out Lulu, but Valix finds him in the end. And yeah, that's a 2 for 4 in favor of Dawn. Starting to build up a good lead. And yeah, unfortunately that shockwave hit nothing. So because it wasn't available, it was kind of rough. 3 item completion around the board. And Krovos did get shut down by Metaphor, who's really happy about that, nearing the 100% crit. But we have the death cap here now on the Oriana. Ooh, we're gonna miss that cannon minion though from the big O. Leos is trying to catch up to the Sivir. But we need some better coordination from the side of JC Fanclub if they want to stay in and win this series. Things have looked kind of sloppy from the side of Dars and Leo. Okay, level 16 now for both 80 characters. Every important character is level 16. The supports have the rank 2 ultimates. We almost have 3 items here on Nico, who hasn't been able to find such clean, crisp engages as he was able to in the early game. Leo's finished his Black Cleaver, so should be able to shred through this Lilia Galio front line a little bit better. And now Raph forced the flash over the wall, but a nice unstoppable force. Raph is going to go down, and now it's Valix and Krovos versus the world. Bleos is coming in, a nice electroshock laser. Sai gets a beautiful taunt, and now Bleos is untouching this team fight, and that's just going to be the end of it. A triple kill here for Sai, and now Big O is going down. And that's a double kill for Bleos, a triple kill for Sai, and it's a clean ace.
Strangest reality.
Now Krovos is just chilling, gonna be taking the minion wave. And yeah, I mean it's 30-second death timers, but they have grubs. They have grub buff.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Is that gonna be it? I mean Nico's up in... Leo's up in 10 seconds. Leo's gotta be able to hold. Okay, looks like it was enough to hold off, but now the base in tatters. There's 1 Nexus turret remaining. We gotta see a little bit more from Leo. Honestly, it looked fantastic in the early game, but hasn't been able to land on what he needed to. Unstoppable force, but there's no follow-up. Dars and Leo are alone. Provos is just looking to assassinate people. A nice electroshock laser to find 2 people. And the bowling ball of doom, not gonna find its target. Provos is getting slowed down, getting chipped, but without a front line, this looks kind of rough. Raph gets taken to 30%. A nice 4-man shockwave. Metaphor finds, and now it's Valix versus the world. And Metaphor is just doing so much damage, able to keep his team going. And wow, what a defense here from Metaphor and Big O. That shockwave. That shockwave. And now 40-second death timers. Leo's running, but that should be Baron. And Dragon's gonna be up in a minute. Yep, we're really going to extremities at this point. But now that's a lot of money here in the pocket of the carries. They're looking to get resets up. Dar's still chilling on 2 items. It's a little bit crazy. Lilia is full build. We've now got the armor advance for Zinzal, the verdant barrier here for Orianna. We're getting a guardian angel here for Sivir and probably Zeri. Okay, dragon in 20 seconds. You need a good defense. You really need to find a good shockwave. Big O is teleporting in. But the teleport has to be safe. The Ultra Shock Laser does not proc the verdant barrier. So the spell shield's still active. Darce gets tagged. But these Sivir boomerangs are starting to hurt. Gotta be careful. We've got priority to start the dragon, but the base is open. But they don't have a minion wave. And that's just gonna be dragon going over 3 to 3 in dragons. They're looking to push, looking to get the minion wave. But JC have the recall. And all they can do is try to take away the jungle camps. Alright. That's the Jack Shell, the protein finished off for Darz, finally finishing his 3rd item. A little bit behind on the curve, but he hasn't been attributed a lot of resources, let's just say that much. Okay, we're pushing in more and more waves. Leo looking for a flank angle. We gotta sync up these waves if we want to try and siege. But with no Baron buff, it makes things a lot harder to do.
My wings, your path.
And sending 4 people top means that this top lane, this bot lane turret might be in a bit of danger. But the wave gets cleared so fast, there's not much to do. Leo looking to possibly hold against the Aatrox. Okay. Big O really needs his item. Let's see. How far is he off the Banshee's Veil? Okay. Death Sand's gonna be the next item here for Leo. He is hoping that he can finish it, but he's still a decent ways off. We've got the soul fight in 3 minutes. Sivir is about 500 gold off of GA.
Has respawned.
And Orianna is about maybe what, like 400 or 500 gold off her Banshee's Veil. Let's see. I think Bleos has GA in base. What's the combined cost on GA? Like, looks like it's about 3,300. I think Metaphor needs 1 more wave. But that's 4 items here on Rel. Full build. Okay. That is a cannon wave. The Metaphor is gonna clean it up and look to take a reset.
Don't die. I'm not messing around.
Alright. Full build on both carries. Full build on the full build on the support. Malphite picking up an elixir of iron. The Banshee Val picked up. We are putting all our resources. We're getting all our resources into this. Okay, well, we got nothing really to talk about. I mean, all summoner spells are up. All ultimates are up. All items have been bought. Okay, we've got Baron and Soul in a minute. Alright. 50 seconds to go. Let's see where let's see what we're gonna put where.
Toughen up. Don't fall behind.
Dars needs a flank angle. Ooh, the Infernal Chains is gonna miss. Okay. The priority into the river has been given to Dawn. The JC Fanclub will have to fight their way in. They need to find Bleos. The dragon hasn't been started up yet, but now both teams are here. There is no Zonias on Krobos.
Heads up.
Okay, we're slowly starting to fight for the dragon. Okay, the 80 carries are starting to hit it. Okay, it's gonna come down to a smite steal, and it's red. JC Fanclub get it, and a fantastic engage, but the damage isn't there for JC Fanclub, and Metaphor and Big O are fighting on opposite ends. Oh, okay. Metaphor going in, doing so much damage. Zeri not having the firepower to fight back. Oh.
Ravage.
Well, there's no Baron buff. They gotta find a way to get out.
Protect.
Things are getting scary. Big O is very low. And Raph is getting melted. Okay. Can they get out? Or will Krobos?
Better duck.
They're still the outer turret, so they're stuck for the time being. Oh, Metaphor pops into his GA. The shockwave is huge. Krobos goes down. They can now get away.
Heads up.
Oof. Leo's gonna be taken pretty low. But the teleport from Sai. Oh shit. Damn. Damn, that was close. But now Baron's up. The carries need to reset. But it's 45 seconds without a jungler. Okay, we picked up the Blighting Jewel.
We fight together.
Okay, we sold the GA for a Bloodthirster. Okay. So far, looks like Baroness is going to be given over. So Soul plus Baron Elder in 4 minutes. Is this enough to end the game? They're looking to get on Raph. The flash. The wind becomes lightning. It's enough. Raph dies. And now it's a 4v5 for 50 seconds. And we've got a wave that's coming in.
A gift from Zon.
Bleos is able to secure a red buff here for Dawn. Damn, this fight's crazy. Alright. Yeah, that's the mid inner getting taken down, but we still have a cannon, Baron Wave. And now the inhibitor turret is gone. The inhibitor is now also gone.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Okay. Okay, well, that's gonna be that siege. And ooh, Dars is looking for a potential pick, but we're just gonna take some resets. We're gonna look to, oh no, we're gonna get grab, I guess. Okay, no, we're gonna get some resets. Alright, well, now Malphite's got a Thornmail. After this wave, Big O should be full build. Oh, looks like he wants the drugs as well. Okay, Aatrox almost at that point. GA now finished for Zinzao. Void Staff finished for Oriana. Okay. Now we're looking to find. We need to find an opening. This still has his GA. This time, Metaphor and Big O have to be on the same page with their front line. Because it was a nice engage by JC Fanclub. But Provost did a fantastic job zoning. Alright, well, we've got Elder in a minute. Is this game gonna go to Elder? Probably. Oh, okay. Lulu gets found. She gets jumped on. Okay, it's the super sleepy time, but Provost isn't there, so it doesn't really matter. That's the ult down. Once again, there is no support for the side of Dawn, and Provost lost his flash. No summoners were invested by JC Fanclub. They're looking to find something, but with Elder in 20 seconds, it's gonna be a little hard to contest. Sai is in mid lane because he really wants to, I don't know, get, what's he getting? Oh, he just got a blue pot for tenacity. Oh, but Sai, oh, okay. Big O though finds a nice ult onto, oh, Sai might be caught out. Leo finds him. Okay, we go back in with the Justice Point. Sai here forced to flash out. Okay, and most of the members of Dawn are very low. The dragon has 20,000 HP. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of HP. All right, here it goes. We're looking for it. Dragon down to 11,000 HP. Valak flashes in. The hero's entrance coming in, knocks up Leo and Dars, but now the dragon is still super healthy. Sai is gonna die. Leo's just trying to get damage out, but Metaphor is still alive. At the end of the day, it's Leo's versus the world. But that's the Elder. We proc the revive, and now Leo's might be in danger. Oof, and that's an execute.
Red team has fallen.
Dars has teleport. He can teleport to the wave. 50-second death timer, 60 seconds on Zeri. And here goes the big mountain man. That should be the end of the game. The inhib is respawning any second now though. Will they have enough time? I think they do. They don't really do that much damage to turrets.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're gonna be able to end the game, and that's JC Fanclub winning a super long, going the distance series. I think this might be one of the longest games in Prestige. 49 minutes? Jeez. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. I'll be back like tomorrow or whatever if there's something, or Friday if there's something. If not, we'll see you guys Monday. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the flip side.